Hi, I'm Ken Stiles, the pragmatic professor, here to offer some advice and insights based on my 35 years of teaching college. So this is about how to use teaching assistants and labs and other services available to students. So this is for all undergrads, basically. Understand that colleges like students to graduate. Retention and graduation rates are routinely publicized, they're reported to federal agencies, and in general it's something that administrators and staff at colleges, the faculty as well, like to see be very high. They want big numbers for student retention and student graduation. So they're invested in your success. One of the most common resources that's available is the teaching assistant. Especially for big introductory courses, you're going to find there may be 3 or 4 or 5 seniors, maybe grad students, who have been hired to help the students in the class. These folks are a very important resource. For one thing, they usually know the professor pretty well. These are usually students who have taken classes from the professor, who spend, meetings, an hour a week or so, talking to the professor, going over the assignments, grading with the professor, and so forth. So talking to a TA in some cases is as useful as talking directly to the professor. Now, what can a TA do for you? Well, they can explain the material. Usually the TAs have taken the class and a few more besides, and they can explain concepts that maybe went a little quick for you. They can give you advice on test preparation. They can look at your papers, especially early drafts, and give you advice on what kinds of topics, what kinds of methodology to go after. So they can save you a lot of time and help keep you oriented in the class. Okay? In general terms, you want to use the TA as a go-to person, and then secondarily use the professor. But when I'm a professor in a big class, I usually say, have you talked to the TA first? Just because I know that in most cases the TA can answer all of the students' questions. Now, there is another resource that a lot of colleges and universities provide, which is labs. These are standing services filled with people from a variety of different courses and disciplines who are there to help students from a variety of courses and disciplines. Okay? Typically, you'll find a lab in, say, the writing program, English majors, and so forth, who will just be available over the course of the day. A lot of math departments and science departments will have a lab that's available for students either to make an appointment or just walk in. And you should take advantage of these as well, assuming that your question is maybe more generic, right? Or there are a lot of courses that cover the same material. That can be very helpful to you. There's one resource that gets underutilized at almost all colleges, and those are the university librarians. They have offices in the library. These are highly trained professionals who are subject matter experts. There's usually a librarian for the social sciences, another one for the hard sciences, another one for the liberal arts, literature, and so forth. And they usually have some time on their hands. So you can talk to a librarian, especially when you're starting a big research project like a senior thesis or something. Okay. One of the smart things to do is to anticipate that you're going to be using these resources and find out a lot about them before you actually have to use them. So meet the TAs sometime during the first 2 weeks of the semester. Just go over to the lab and kind of check it out. Just walk around and see what's available. Introduce yourself to the librarian, just so that you have a sense of what's available, how you might be able to use that. Now, as the time comes when you're getting confused or stressed or you need orientation, then by all means use these resources. Do not try to just figure it out by yourself. You probably don't have the skill set yet, and you probably don't have the time. So if you want to be able to get through all of your assignments and all of your classes efficiently, make use of all these resources. Okay. One last thing, it's okay to complain about the class to the TA. The TA will probably be a little bit more sympathetic than the instructor, and the TA may also be able to explain the thing that you're not happy about and make you feel a little bit better. I know as a professor I've always appreciated it when students have complained to the TAs, and then the TAs pass along the information, because then I can make adjustments a lot of times. So those are some thoughts that I have, some advice to you on how to use these resources. This is Ken Stiles, the Pragmatic Professor, wishing you all the best. So thanks for watching. Hope that was helpful to you. Make sure to comment and like and share and watch for other videos. And of course, the views expressed are my own and not necessarily those of any institutions with which I've been affiliated over the years. Take care. Bye-bye.